I'd like to introduce to you now our second speaker, Mr. Brian Rooney. Thank you very much, and I want to thank the 912 group as well for putting on this incredible event. I'm running for Congress for 3 reasons, and their names are Silas, Eleanor, and Blaze. I'm running because I was always taught that as a father, an American, that you leave a country better off than you found it to your next generation. And right now, I don't believe Mark Schauer and President Obama are going to leave my children, your children, and grandchildren with a country that's better off than the way they found it. They're going to leave a country that's less prosperous and less free to the next generation. That's unacceptable. I believe that this next election, starting on August 3rd and finishing on November 2nd, is going to be a referendum on the very identity of America. Whether we are going to be a country that was founded over 200 years ago in the principles of freedom for the individual, less taxes, and smaller government in size and scope, or one that President Obama and Mark Schauer sees as the future of this country, one that is similar to a Western-style social democracy that's on the decline, that needs more government intervention, more government jobs to be part more and more of our lives and to take care of us more and more from a big government perspective. I have real-world experiences, and that's why I'm running for Congress. I believe the Founding Fathers wanted somebody that had real-world experiences that they could take down to D.C. and not just craft legislation that looks good on paper, but knows in the real world it works as well. I've lived on 2 border towns when I served my country in the Marine Corps, down in Yuma, Arizona, and San Diego, and I see the effects that a wall has in San Diego and a wall doesn't have in Yuma, Arizona. I served overseas in Iraq between 2004 and 2005. Ronald Reagan saw an enemy in the Soviet Union and he called it evil. I saw an enemy in radical Islam and I called it evil. We can never forget that we still are at war with radical Islam, and we must always rise to meet that challenge. The people that try to blow up planes over Detroit at Christmas time and blow up a bomb in New York Times Square recently, they're not common criminals. They're war criminals hell-bent on trying to destroy our way of life. I also am involved in several family businesses. One that most people know, my grandfather was Rooney, founded the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm on this board of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I'm proud of that legacy. My grandfather taught me a lot about what it meant to be a young man as I was growing up with him, and I take a lot of those life lessons he taught me forward. One was, it was passed on by my father as well, is this country gave my family a lot. Back in the 20s and 30s, if you were an Irish Catholic in the Northeast, you were either a cop, a fireman, or a horseman. And my grandfather was a horseman, and he was a good horseman. And he founded the Pittsburgh Steelers based off some winnings that he had in Saratoga a long time ago, and I'm proud of that. And my grandfather taught me that you need to give back to this country what's given you so much. And that's one of the reasons I decided to join the Marine Corps. Finally, I have a special needs child, and through the experience that I had with him at Mott Children's Hospital, that was the tipping point for me wanting to run for Congress. Once Blaze was out of the woods after multiple surgeries, and the best doctors and nurses and people here in Michigan saving his life, I decided I was going to run because I wasn't going to put up with it anymore. Mark Schauer was not holding any town hall debates, open town hall debates last summer, and I thought that was unconscionable. When you're about to take over 1/6 of the national economy and completely alter the way people deal with their government and their health care, I believe he had an incumbent responsibility to listen to the people in the way they wanted to vote. Right now there's a crisis of consent going on down in D.C., and we need to stop that, and you need to stop that by voting on August 3rd. I look forward to being part of the process tonight and earning your vote. We're out every day working hard to do that. My primary goal in running for Congress is to leave a country, a state, better off than the one I was given. Thank you all very much.